Hello, Sherry Dubois here. So, I don't know everything in the world for sure, but I do know that you are magnificent. A lot of folks are going through a lot. I'm no different. So, set your mind, set your heart, know you, and engage the world that you want, steadfast, determinedly, and with love in your heart. Always, always. Okay, today is 300, and I have had a lot of fun with this. I have had a lot of fun. It's been a challenge, and I'm going to do 4 sets of 75 and take a little break. This is not a shout out for witchcraft at all, but this is witchcraft. Spiral Dance. I have not read the whole book, but I went to the back the other day and I thought, oh, I will see what some of the updates were. Now this is from the late 80s and then to the late, let me make sure I get that right. I think it was the late 70s, sorry. So the first print was 79, the first copyright, excuse me. And the second copyright was 89. So from 79 to 89. And so with it, there is a whole notes section 10 years later. And I found some of that fascinating because times change. So I thought, yeah, let's just share a little bit of that on the intermissions. 75 coming up. And I took off my work shoes and I'm just in my flip-flops now so I can do this barefoot as free and easy as I can. And I got my turtle. All right. So I'll do 50 and then 25 on each set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There. Anyway, I found as Cryon and some others have discussed over the years that when you're looking for a real truth, look for it on the inside. Because everyone I've talked to that has done intense work, looking for purpose and answers. Come on, Gypsy. Here's Gypsy. Finds certainly quite a lot of contradiction, but often in their own sacred writings, like, wait a minute, that contradicted that. And then sometimes we find immense complementary histories that match what we know, what we really know. And some of those are the wisdoms passed down in families. So, I fully believe in source, higher power, elementals, all of it. I engage with life on many levels. many levels. All right, so on page 214 of the 89 copyright of the Spiral Dance, A Rebirth of the Ancient Religion of the Great Goddess by Starhawk is, this is the first one that really struck me. Out of hunger for what that culture lacks, talking about heritage, people may unwittingly, I'm paraphrasing a little bit here, but this is quote, may unwittingly become spiritual strip miners, damaging other cultures in superficial attempts to uncover their mystical treasures, unquote. So what that says to me is, in the search for answers, in the search for the treasures of life, you know, we can sometimes, like in archaeological learning, my sister studied some of the basics in that, where, you know, you can move earth aside, but you don't want to be doing damages to what you're digging, and you don't want to be covering up something of immense value, even not monetarily, but conversationally. Those are the moments in life that move us forward, the conversations, the sharings, the heart, the mind, the gut, oh, hey, wait, you know, I have a feeling about, and that one feeling about fill in the blank can cover generations. Yeah. I have a lot of fun. So we'll get right into set 2. Gypsy came to say hi. There she is. There's Gypsy. There's Gypsy. I was reminded recently to keep a bell handy, and I have a bell here. So I just randomly ring it. I'm going to bring it home for the weekend, just to clear the sound waves, your own sound waves. So I'll just pull more out of this, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to paint, do acrylic on canvas painting of goddesses and ancient storylines, like that Mama Earth painting that I did that was all green. So beautiful. Lots going on. But I think it takes all of us. And I will fight for you. Let's do this. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 4, forgot, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hi, Gypsy. Oh, there she is. Hey, big girl. Hi. She's watching out. So yeah, the fight is often, who are we? Where are we? I love my life. I don't have like all the resources to live easily and kindly with other people. But I'm as generous as I can be, like, time and space. I love our world. So I think it's worth discovering and uncovering everything in our midst. Let's see, of course. Oh, here's a great quote right here. Quote, "Any real spiritual power we gain from any tradition carries with it responsibility." Unquote. There's always responsibility. In fact, I got new insurance. I think the insurances are fine, as long as someone has money for them. I have neighbors that don't have insurance on their homes even though it's supposed to be like by law and whatnot, but it's not. It's, if you don't have the money and you don't have a mortgage, you're still taking care of the property, and that is lawful. What you care for, that's yours. That's the ownership, is the caring, the taking responsibility for it. These are very important. Perhaps, let's see, the left-right brain research. I showed you that book a couple of days back. I have it up at the house. And she talks about it in here too, the brain research that had been going on. The creation myth and the question of polarity. The creation myth that opens this chapter, page 216 I'm reading, and on which this discussion is based, was taught to me as an oracle teaching. In the craft, myths are not seen as dogma. Each reveals to us another facet of understanding. Yep. But no one myth reveals the whole and only truth. Yeah, just like ancestral stories and times within the family that get repeated. Cool. And then it gets into the wheel of the year. And I just showed you Touch for Health the other day with the 2 health wheels, the times and the organ correlations, and the 5-pointed star, which is coming up in here, I believe. And it was in that healing book from Dr. Ty. And did I already? Here, I don't think I'll get to page 247, so this is not that wheel. But you might remember that from some EOStar. Be sure to go slowly, especially in a large group. If the leader goes too fast, the person at the tail will be jerked around dangerously. When you're doing circle work, and not any different than what children do in recess in elementary schools. You hold hands and you engage together. The power of the circle, the power of 3, it's everywhere. The power in you and the power in me. All right, round 3. Here we have the third set, 75 coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 3, 4, did it again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now, I'm taking you with me this time. Instead of reading any more than that, I wanted to turn this around. Talk about story time. There we go. U.S. history. Did you know the American veterans fought tyranny at home in the Battle of Athens? Today is 1946, I believe is what that is. 1946? Athens, Tennessee. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. So, 2, 3. I think we're on our last one. Are we on our last one? I'm gonna take a breather. This is funny. I'm like, wait, are we on our last one? Yay. I'll backtrack a little bit. The Wheel of the Year. Oh, that's where the 5-star was. On page 217. Yeah, and she talks about the polarity, the magnetic attraction of opposites, dynamic tension of differentiation. And so she announces in here on her notes 10 years later, Sosa Starhawk saying, quote, I saw the primary differentiation as male-female, but that carries on. Unquote was before I said that carries on. So back to quote. The unexamined model in my mind at the time, I believe now, was of erotic attraction between men and women as the basic pattern for understanding the energy dynamics of the universe. But I know this gets into a lot more. I read it the other day. Anything between two poles. Polarity is not merely a straight line, but apparently I'm not going to find it here. But anyway, I remember reading a little bit about that, and it's like the polarity between seasons, the polarity between attractions and poles, say with a sphere up in the cosmos with its moons, something like that. The polarity that makes a plant grow, that can regenerate us, our own organs. So much going on. So much going on. The dark and the light. I do not see dark as negative. I don't at all. The so-called destroyer, the way things grow and compost, it's all a part of nature that we live in, and I do believe wholeheartedly that we can do a lot more because our collective consciousness, the way we approach the world, is taught to expect that, to expect the life and death cycles. But it's proven time and again that the life cycle is extended quite a lot, and so is the healing cycle sporadically, at points in time. The way quantum science in the computers are now discovering that every 12th engagement, something random happens, but it's anywhere along that spectrum of 12. So the random can land on 3 or 2 or 7 or 9 or 11 or he's a gypsy. But we'll get right into this and then I'll see if I've actually done. Okay. If for any reason I've only done 3 at the end of this next set, then I will come back on and do another one. I just have an appointment at 1:30, and so I need to make sure that I'm ready for that. Here I am chuckling at myself because, like I told Mark Irish the other day, that's my best entertainment, is looking at the frailty and the flaws in the human condition. But love yourself anyway, because that's how we create less space for flaws. And not to be perfect, but to reach a comfort level of exuberance and joy. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I guess it helped me to have different set numbers and different little things laid out to count, because now I'm like, I don't know if that was set 3 or 4. I'll talk with you soon. Family out.